everybody, it's Rose. I'm popping in on Friday with a recorded video for your Facebook Friday. I'm at my retreat in Canmore, so that's why you're getting a recorded video today from YouTube, my YouTube channel. So if you have never visited my YouTube channel before, be sure to hit subscribe and hit that little bell next to the subscribe button so you get notifications when I do new videos. So today I want to thank all the people who shared my video last week, and if you will click the bottom of this video and share it on YouTube, I would greatly appreciate that. So if the people that shared my video last week, all your names are in my little bucket here, and every week I do a door prize draw for 2 people to win. And what I have for you guys today is a collection of 5 cards from my card rack. So I'm going to pick 5 cards and send to you the 2 winners, okay? So I have everybody's names in here. So let's get started. I've got my first winner is Jen Lou. Thank you, Jen, for sharing my video. I'm going to send you 5 cards from my collection. And let's see who the next winner is. Pull out a piece here. Anne Marie. Anne Marie has won 5 cards as well. So congratulations, ladies. Thank you again for sharing. I love it when you come back to visit me, and I love all your comments. And when you share my video, it gets in front of more people, and people get introduced to stamping, and this fun, amazing hobby has brought so much joy to my life, and I love to just share it. So thank you for helping me do that. Today, what I have to share with you is something from the annual catalog, as you know, is retiring in June. So to make room for new things, they have to retire some current things that we've had for a little while, and we've had fun playing with them. And perhaps they've been on your wish list and you still have a chance to get them. The catalog is still current until June 3rd. So you can get these things while supplies last, okay? So if there's something that you see today that you love, and you really need to have it, you want to click on my website, stampingwithrose.com, place an order anywhere across Canada to be sent to your door, or send me a private message and I'll help you with your order. So today I'm going to be playing with the Lemon Zest stamp set and the Lemon Builder Punch, and a couple of designer series papers that are leaving us. So let's get started. Here we go. I'll flip the camera. Okay, what I have to share with you today is a card using a retired bundle of products, and I'm going to be playing today with the Lemon Zest stamp set and the matching Lemon Zest Builder Punch. I'm just going to turn the page here and show you this Lemon Builder Punch. So this punch coordinates with this set. So if you're going to get this stamp set, you can see all of the images that they have colored background with vanilla will punch out with the punch. Okay, so here's a look at the punch that I'm going to play with today and the stamp set. I have loved using this stamp set for the time that it's been current. I'm going to be sad to see this one leave, but I thought I would share some inspiration with you today using these products. Okay, so what are we going to start off with? We're going to start off with a card base. This is my thick Whisper White, and it measures 4 1/4 by 11 inches, and I've scored it at 5 1/2. So 4 1/4 by 11. So you basically cut your cardstock down the long side and then score it at 5 1/2. I have a piece of Night of Navy cardstock that measures 4 inches by 5 1/4. And I'm going to go ahead and put that down onto my card base just as a layer. Just add a little bit of tombow glue, and just being careful to make sure I got about a 1/4 or 1/8 of an inch all the way around. And I mentioned before that tombow glue gives me a little bit of wiggle room to be able to move that around and make sure that it's straight. I also I want to bring in some designer series paper. I'm going to use 2 pieces of 2 different sets of designer series paper because all of the designer series paper is leaving us. This piece here is lemon lime, is like a lemon lime twist pattern. It is from the Animal Expedition designer series paper from the main catalog, and look at those cute little frogs. I love this one. That is on page in our catalog. I'm just going to open it up and show you where you would find that paper. On page 190. right here, Animal Expeditions. So you make sure you grab that if you love these images, because this one is leaving and it coordinates with the Animal Expeditions suite on page 26 and 27. Okay, so that's the first piece of paper I'm going to use. I'm also going to use a little piece from the Happiness Blooms designer series paper from the Occasions catalog. It is also leaving us and it has some gorgeous patterns, but I'm bringing this particular pattern in because I want the Night of Navy. Okay, so for these two pieces, what I have is a strip that measures 1.5 by 3 3/4, and I have another strip that measures 1 1/4 by 3 3/4. So I'm just going to mount those together. So I've just got a little bit of a border. I'm just going to put my Tombow glue on here, and just mount that on here. I like Lemon Lime Twist and Navy. I love those two colors together. It makes both colors, I think, pop. And as you know, Lemon Lime Twist is leaving us. It's one of the in colors that has been around for 2 years and now it's going. So you want to grab as much of this gorgeous Lemon Lime Twist color that you can. The cardstock, re-inkers if you have the ink pad, any coordinating designer series paper that you love. Now is the time to grab it because it's while supplies last. Here I'm holding a piece of Whisper White that measures, let me double check my measurement here, 3 3/4 by 5 inches. So just a little bit smaller than that Night of Navy layer. And this is where I'm going to do my stamping. And I'm going to put this designer series paper on that layer after I'm done my stamping. So let's pull in the stamp set. I want to use this little slice down here. Can be used with all different colors. You can use it with Flirty Flamingo to make it look like grapefruit. You can use it with any of our orange colors to make it look like orange slices. I'm going to use Lemon Lime Twist ink today because I want it to be a slice of a lime. And I'm just going to ink that up, and I'm going to stamp on my scrap first just to see. I love grid paper because it allows me to just practice before I stamp onto my card. So I'm just going to stamp kind of on and off the card like that. So I just kind of got that half of a slice, and I'm just going to do another one beside it, and then another one beside that one going off the edge. And that should be enough because I'm going to use this designer series paper layer that I put together to put on the left-hand side of my card. Just going to put some Tombow glue on here. I'm going to bring that in and mount that right on the left side, just like that. So there's a layer that's going to go on my card. Now also I love this set because it has some really nice greetings. It has, I want this to be a birthday card, so I'm going to stamp Happy Birthday. So I'm going to just pull that out, Happy Birthday, and I want to bring in my Night of Navy ink pad for this, for the greeting. I'm going to ink that up, and I'm going to stamp that right at the bottom, like that. There we go. And I'm ready to put that onto my card now. Just going to bring in my glue, just go all the way around, and let's put that onto the card. This would be considered, in my opinion, a quick and easy card. So quick with the stamping and the background. And now I'm going to show you the lemon or the lime part and the punch. Okay, so I've got a piece of scrap paper that measures 2 inches by 11. Just, it doesn't matter what it measures, just any scrap will do. And I've got this shape, which can be a lemon or a lime. I just want to show you a little tip from the punch here. So you can see that the top and the bottom of this image are slightly different. One's a little more sharper and one's a little wider. So I know that I'm going to want to put my paper into my punch from the top like this. So that means I want to stamp that sharper part of my stamp at the bottom of this piece of cardstock. So like this. So I'm just going to ink up my stamp, and there's the sharper point. I'm going to put that pointing down like that. And I want 2 of these, so I'm going to just go ahead and put another one right here. And now I can bring in my punch. I'm going to slide that into my punch, and then I can line that up. And when I'm happy where it is lined up, I can go ahead and punch that out. Then what I'm going to do is bring in my paper snips, trim this off, and then do it again. And pop that in and punch this guy out like so. I don't need these scrap pieces. These are the leaves being punched out here, but I don't need them quite yet. So I've got my 2 limes. I love that the greetings in this stamp set are big enough to fit right on top of the limes. So I'm going to stamp Life's Short. Where's that one? Life's Short. Live it with zest. Isn't that a cool message to give to someone? So I'm going to use Night of Navy to stamp right on top of the lemon lime twist. I'm going to ink up Life is Short, and I think I'm going to put the chubby side pointing down like that. Life is short, and live it with zest on the sky. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to set those aside for a little minute here, and I'm going to bring in another color of ink. I'm going to bring in Call Me Clover. Now this is an in color as well, but it's staying with us for 1 more year, so we don't need to worry. We can still play with it for another year, but Lemon Lime Twist is going to be gone come June 2nd, so you want to grab that if you like it. Oh, I meant to do 1 more lime for the inside of my card. I'm just going to grab my, actually I'm going to stamp right on the card base because I am using a Whisper White card base, so we can actually stamp right inside. Okay, so I'm going to bring back my scrap paper, and I want my 2 leaves. I'm going to stamp them in Call Me Clover. So again, looking at my punch, this leaf points this way with a little tail at the bottom, and this one is like this with a little hook at the bottom. So if I flip that over, I know that I need to stamp this way, and I'm just going to stamp a couple of these right now. Actually, I probably should have spaced them apart a little bit, but that's okay. So I'm now going to pull in my punch, and I'm going to punch out that one. So I got 1 leaf there, and I'm going to trim that off and do it again because I need a couple of leaves. So I'm just going to do that one. Love punches. They are a favorite tool of mine. They make things so easy. Just slide your paper in and punch, line it up, and then punch out your leaves. Now I want a couple of these other ones, and I know from the punch that it has to point this direction. So I'm going to stamp one here, and I'm going to stamp another one a little bit further up the page. And you want to trim off any excess at the bottom of your cardstock just because you want to be able to have that flexibility of moving the cardstock around and lining it up where you need it. So I've got that punch, or I've got that lined up. Pop that guy out, and so you see what I mean? Like I can't get access to that because of this scrap at the bottom, so I always have a pair of scissors close by and just trim that off. Here we go, and there's my other leaf. All right, I'll bring back my limes now, and I want to add some tombow glue to the top of my limes, like that, and I'm going to add these leaves. So I'm going to add a leaf here and another one going this way. You can add the tombow glue right to the leaf if you wanted. You could use glue dots for this too, really doesn't matter. I like to use a little bit of tombow glue. I know it's going to stick, it's never going to fall apart. All right, so I got that one on, and my other one is going to go like that. There we go. So now I'm ready to put these onto my card. I'm just going to grab my dimensionals. Flip these over and put a couple on each one. Like that. And peel this off. And then I can bring in my card base now, and I'm going to put these on. I'm going to do, whoops, It's stuck to my finger. I'm gonna do Life is Short over here, and then I'm gonna put Live It with Zest. Just gonna tuck it right underneath a little bit. Live It with Zest. And in the inside of my card, I'm gonna stamp the lemon again, or the lime again, because I'm using white card base. Might as well just use the card. And I'm gonna stamp the lime. And then there's some other stamps that you could put. I did Life's Short, Live It with the Zest, Happy Birthday. And I'm gonna do To My Main Squeeze. So this could be a card, whoops, for your significant other. You can just stamp that right on there. Love that. And the leaves as well, you don't need to punch those out. You can go ahead and stamp those like this. So the punch is there when you want it to be popped up, but you really don't have to. And there we go. Easy. Quick and easy card using that beautiful lemon builder punch and the lemon zest stamp set. And you, like I said, you can change this up, make it orange, make it pink, make it a lime, make it a lemon, make it a grapefruit. So sad that this one is leaving, but it's not too late to get it. Head on over to my website and my store at stampingwithrose.com and order yourself this bundle if you did not get it. It's actually not a bundle. You have to buy them 2 separate items, but this is one that you would definitely want to have in your collection. Thanks so much for joining me today for Facebook Friday, and I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Thanks again. Bye-bye.